Dear Rachel and Eric, this is a present from the whole family, the Stähelins. Unfortunately, Jonas is not here, but he's made a new friend. He's out climbing with Jordan. That's something we're really happy about. Anyway, this is an antique coffee machine, an espresso machine that turns daily nourishment into a ritual of delight. Andreas will now explain how it all works.
Yes, hi Eric and Rachel. So this is an old espresso machine, one of the first one of its kind. It was built 1992 in Switzerland, and it basically just has what you need to make an espresso. Espresso is the basic of all the different coffees. There are like macchiato, cafe latte, espresso, macchiato, and so on. So all you need to do all those things is just a simple little machine. Right? Okay, so this machine, Olympia Express, I have also included for you a printout, and I will send it also as a PDF file. Explains everything in detail. So you will become expert in a short while. So this is a very simple machine. It just has one button, one switch to turn the machine on. And if this light is off, it means it does not heat. The water has reached its its temperature, and it's ready to go. And here on this side, you see the water level. At this time, it's about half empty, and ideally it should always be about 75% full. So up here, that's where you add the water.
You open the tank.
You open the tank, but you never have to open the tank while there's pressure in the machine. So to release the pressure first, you have to unplug the machine and then open the steam valve and let all the pressure off until nothing comes out. Then you can open the top lid and add your water. Okay, now there's no more pressure inside the machine. You can open the top and refill the tank. Ideally, you should use very soft water, not a lot of calcium in it. It doesn't have to be bottled water, and we always use the water from the tap. But some people prefer filtered water, like with a called Brita filter, whatever. So then you can close this thing here, close the steam valve and turn it on. And now it heats up. It means that the top light is on, the heating element is also activated. This thing here, it's called the porter filter. It carries the filter where you put in your coffee. And there are two methods of knowing how much coffee you put in there. One is you weigh the coffee, you have a small scale, or the other one is what I prefer, is by volume. You always take not more than can be hold in the filter to grind the coffee. Now we can put it here and rest it there. It should not be sitting around too long on the air, because all the good aromas go away. So this is the most basic, simple coffee grinder. And of course, if you're gonna use more and more coffee one day, you might want to switch to electric coffee grinder. But this works very well, and you can adjust the what is it?
The fineness of the grain.
Grain by here. So when you turn it this way, make it bigger grains, turn it this way, smaller grains. And the grain size of the coffee should be exactly the size that later when you pull your shot, it takes about 20 to 25 seconds. So this is the amount of coffee measured. You put it in here, and then you drill, you grind, and after a while you have exactly that amount of coffee down there. You unscrew it, and now you can put this into the portafilter. Now the lamp is off. That means the temperature of the machine has reached about 95 degrees, and we can
Luft rauslassen.
Nein, muss man nicht bedämmen. Complete fill in the portafilter with coffee. This is no. This is the best way, I think, to fill in. It should be just this. Helps you to have that counter clean. The coffee should just be on top of fill up the filter. Then for tamping, ideally, if you have good coffee and the perfect grind size, you don't need to apply too much pressure. But in most coffee bars, they use up to 50 pounds of pressure to compact the coffee. But actually, this is more to distribute and completely fill in the filter. This tamper is specially made so it gives you, when it's at level, exactly the depth you need, because down there is a so-called shower protruding a little bit once you put it in, and it should not touch the ground coffee. So you put it in.
Good.
This machine is really made for countries where they have a coffee culture, but here in America, obviously, all we could find in this place were cups this size. So to accommodate this, you take away this part and put the coffee cup underneath. Then, before you totally close this, you have to pull up the lever just before the water enters the drum, whatever. Now it's called something else. And then you can close it completely and pull it up, and now the water enters the brewing unit.
This part here.
And you should wait a few seconds to let the coffee get moist, and then you press, and ideally it should take you between 20 and 25 seconds to extract the coffee. And you will get about 30 milliliters of coffee, espresso actually, which is the base for all different coffee drinks. This actually would be a simple espresso without, and it has a nice crema on top. But we make a cappuccino, which is everybody's favorite drink here in the morning. So you can basically use any kind of milk. The percentage of fat doesn't matter too much. I prefer as much fat as possible because it gives you more flavor. And you fill it up just about half an inch or 1 centimeter below the, what is it called? Strout. Whatever that thing is. Und then, das zurückstellen. You let first the condensed water out, so you really only have steam coming out of the steam vent. You put it in about 1 centimeter below the surface, and then let the milk spin around, create a whirlpool, and pull it down a little bit and suck up just a little bit of air until the milk reaches about 75, 80 degrees of Fahrenheit, and then you lower the steam even more, so you don't suck up anymore in order to heat up the milk. The milk should not be hotter than 60 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much it is, 120. And the temperature you can feel very well as long as you can touch it with your hand, or as soon as you have to move your fingers away, the temperature is okay. So that milk is microfoam. It has no big bubbles. If you don't do it carefully, you get a lot of big bubbles. So you can also wiggle a little bit, shake it, and then you pour it into the coffee. It's a little bit difficult with this cup, but it should really mix in with the whole coffee, so you get a nice creamy, like foamy cappuccino.
Also jetzt trink.
Cheers. So, really the first thing everybody says is you have to clean up the milk from the outside and flush the things. And then
The knockbox zeigen.
yeah, and then for the next coffee, take it out,
Mit dem Finger heben.
and you have to hold this filter with your thumb, otherwise you lose it. And then you just bang it on here and use a cloth or paper to clean it up a little bit more. So that's basically it. So any questions you have, email me. This machine is very easy to take apart, and you can repair everything by yourself. I included an extra set of gaskets. So one big gasket for there, one for the plug piston, and one for the steam valve up here. So you should be all set for the next 20 years. I hope this was not too boring for you, but anyway, about how to fix this machine. There are 20 different videos on YouTube for each step, which I highly recommend to watch before you do any repair. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it, and as I said, get in touch with Raphael, me, or Jonas, or Jody if you have any questions, because they are all well-trained baristas. Cheers.